We're nearing game time from Safeco Field in Seattle. It's Interleague Baseball on the show. From the home of the Mariners since 1999, there's a look at Safeco Field here in Seattle. Tonight it's the first of three to start the new week between the New York Mets and the Seattle Mariners. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, and this one should be a pretty interesting matchup. Now, keep in mind that the ball doesn't carry here nearly as well at night as it does in the daytime. So some of those home runs that you were hitting in batting practice are going to be warning track outs during the ball game.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. They'll match up against one of the more prized prospects in the game today, the flame-throwing right-hander Taijuan Walker. And the Mariners defensively would look like this behind him. Daniel Murphy will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
And you've got a couple of clubs here that are each in first place in their divisions coming in. So you start to wonder, maybe this could even possibly be a World Series preview. Granted, it may be a bit premature, but each of these teams is at least in the conversation.
The 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here he comes on 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Number 30 will dig in now, and as you can see, he enters play 5th in stolen bases in the National League. Here's the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Here's the 2-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Michael Lee waits on deck. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there's 2 down.
Well, so far, first 2 hitters haven't given him much to worry about. He's making quick work of everybody in this lineup in the early going, so looking to set the tone early on for his guys.
Michael Lee will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play. First offering on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Now here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. And even 30 home runs on the year. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
This is just perfect placement. He picked the right part of the ballpark to drop this one into. I mean, this pitch is on the outer half of the plate, and he didn't particularly get all of it. But what he did do, hit it right down the line. And every now and again, those baseball gods are smiling on you.
Third baseman.
Into the box, number 3. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
2 out, nobody on. The 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
This is where you can get a sense for a young guy's character out there. You know, okay, he got a raw deal on a couple of those calls, but some guys get angry, some get motivated. Others, they just go into a shell. We'll have to see how he responds.
Here's the first offering. Gary Cox is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The next pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Jackson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the first coming up from Safeco Field, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. There's the starting lineup for the host Mariners. They'll go to work against the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Harvey, as you see his numbers there. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Chris Johnson will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, designated hitter, Chris Johnson.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. EK, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
2 strikes now from Harvey. And he struck him out.
They always say the hallmark of a good leadoff hitter is to have the ability to work the count and show some patience up there. But he takes that one to the extreme this time. It's one thing to wait for your pitch up there, but sooner or later you're going to have to swing at one of them.
Chris Taylor will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Now a ball lined towards center field, and that's a base hit.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Number 87 will dig in now, and as you can see, he's right up there in the American League batting race, currently second entering play. Now the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's set. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Ready now on 1-1. And this is lined right back up the middle. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Well, that's a tough part of this game right here. You do everything right and get donuts. Absolutely nothing for it. You see, he goes with the pitch well, drives it the other way, but it's directly to the second baseman. He barely has to move.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as this is on the ground softly down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. They still trail 1-0. David Lee will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game, as he had 3 hits in the victory.
Lee.
Now here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Oh, and a gift right there. I mean, he falls behind the guy 3-0 and then gets him to pop it up. That'll be a big sigh of relief out there on the mound.
Matt Carpenter will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Let's go, Mariners!
Now here's the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Here it comes. And this is high, a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here comes a 1-2. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Well, this is a home run swing, and it looked like he thought he had one off the crack of the bat. But this place, not exactly known for being a home run haven, and this ball dies out there on the warning track.
Stepping in now, Michael Kadire. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes in here right at 260. 17 home runs and 64 runs batted in. Now here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 1-2. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 7 homers and 36 RBIs.
Let's do it!
Here's a 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Now the 2-0. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
A 2-1 offering. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Mets leave one, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Kyle Seager will get his first shot now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Now the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
The 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Now the 3-1 home. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Full count offering on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Three-two pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the catch is made, 1 away.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Seth Smith will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Come on, Mariners.
First pitch to him. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
1-0 on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Austin Jackson We'll dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch coming. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Daniel Murphy will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Now the pitch. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Now the pitch. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
The 1-2. Now a fastball here as he skies this one out toward Jackson, the center fielder. And he's got it for out number 1.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Number 30 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around. First pitch on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a pitch on the way. 1-1.
1-1.
Go.
1-1 on the way. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Here comes the 2-1. This is hit to the right side and into right field. It's a 2-for-2 start for him tonight, a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Number 3 will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Ready with the 2-1. Bounce toward the hole and through into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there, and he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
In now, Gary Cox, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. Comes set, now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 1-1. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. One, two. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, and he belts one high and deep to right center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 26 for him on the season. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Oh, and here comes the long ball again to bite him. The second one he's allowed here in the first 2 2/3. I tell you what, the way he's throwing right now, the third one might send him to the showers.
Now batting.
Standing in now, David Lee. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side, and he'll have himself a base hit.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, one pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. Here's Matt Carpenter, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Pause, now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 4-0 New York. Johnny Gomes will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Left fielder, Johnny Gomes.
First pitch coming. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One 0 pitch now. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. Number 30 will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Yeah, very tough to get on top of a fastball at 96. And even if you miss it by an inch or two, this is what the result will be, an easy pop-up.
So the leadoff man set down, and here's the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0.
Here we go.
Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0.
Hitters count 2-0. Zunino, a drive. That's out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. Number 11 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Even though this is just a solo home run, it's important because you at least need to get on the board. Let these guys know that they're not going to just walk away with this one without a fight.
Here's Chris Johnson now.
Designated hitter, Chris.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses again here. 2-0 to the Mariner third baseman.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
2-0 count, the pitch. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. The 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike two. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here he comes on 2-2. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Oh, yeah, that one's going to sting a little bit. This pitch is coming hard in on him, and you can see he's way late getting that barrel through. So as it turns out, he's going to get more distance on the barrel of that bat than he does on the baseball.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-1 home. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Mariners able to get one back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. We've played 3 full. It's now a 4-1 game. Michael Kadire will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Left fielder, Michael Cuddyer.
Here's the first offering. Chopper, foul. Here's the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Here comes the 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
And, oh, that caught him flush as it ricochets toward first. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Boy, this one might be a case of adding injury to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far, and now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jay Happ is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Brian McCann will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch coming. And this will be fouled away. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Yeah, you know, right now he's just holding on to that curveball just a little too long. This is about a 58-footer, and once it skips away, he's going to make it up to second easily.
One pitch on the way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Come on, Blue, open your eyes.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now.
Awfully good start to the inning right here. You get the leadoff man into second base, and they'll just switch spots as he's chased home on the RBI double.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and He was right on that one.
Stepping in now, number 30, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Six runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
Go, Seattle.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Here comes the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike three.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. And this is fouled back and out of play. Once again, a 3-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. And look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
In now, Michael Lee, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Number 87 camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it and winds up an easy pop-out.
Number 3 will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Now the first pitch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Well, I think he's getting frustrated with his inability to get ahead of hitters. This is not the kind of guy you want to fall behind 2-0.
2 out with the man at first.
Let's go, Mariners!
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
Here it comes, 3-0. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Center fielder, Gary Cox.
Gary Cox. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. First offering on the way. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Mets are out on top, 6-1. Number 87 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
First baseman, number 87.
Now here's the first pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
Pitch on the way. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
This is foul right side. Another 0-2 coming. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Robinson Cano will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Cano waits on the first pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, he did a good job to get on base with the leadoff single, but then he got a little greedy here on the first pitch, and they throw him out pretty easily at second base.
Now the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And, oh, he can't rein it in. One out, nobody on. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Yeah, and you got to figure if he's going to jump the yard here, it's going to have to be to left field, because I don't think they're going to give him anything inside that he can pull.
Cano awaiting the 2-1. Driven the other way out to deep left field. And a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. 19th home run for him on the season. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Well, this is supposed to be a pitcher's ballpark, but it's sure not playing like that tonight. That's now 4 home runs between these two clubs, and the way they're launching balls, we may not be done yet.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Here he comes on 3-1. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
Down by 4 this early, I don't know if that's the type of swing you need to be taking here.
3-2, here it comes. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Here's Seth Smith now. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And say goodbye to that one. Into the seats in right for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder.
Austin
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Two strikes now from Harvey. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 4 full. It's the Mets 6 and the Mariners 3. David Lee will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Now here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
Here's the 1-1. And they'll go back down in the zone this time, but it's the same result. A ball, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And a great start to the 5th. That ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it is now 7-3.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now, obviously, this pace won't last, but, man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
The designated hitter.
As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Now the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 home. Swing and a shot back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist, because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Michael Kadire will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. First pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Cano for 1. On to first, and they'll get Kadire as well. It's a double play.
Boy, this is a tough turn out there at short. You can see him be forced to backhand the ball and then pivot on that right leg and throw against the momentum of his body. Nothing simple about that throw, and that's an easy one to throw right out into right field.
Brian McCann will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Jackson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Middle of the night from Safeco. It's the Mets 7 and the Mariners 3. Johnny Gomes will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Left fielder, Johnny Gomes.
First pitch coming. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Now here's the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. What a stop. Onto the pitcher covering, and he dropped the baseball. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance.
Well, this one. Here it is again. This just hits him right on the heel of the glove.
Mike Zunino will dig in now with a runner on base. And you know, Eric, after the error, he's got to be careful out there on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to let errors go as it is, but when it's your error, way tougher. You feel like you need to make amends on your own, and that can get you into even bigger trouble.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike one.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Ready now on 1-1. And there's ball two now. Here it comes, 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
That seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
The 2-2 coming. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Nobody out, runner on first. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And that run will continue as this is swung on and missed for the first out.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
Chris Johnson will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. He's set, now the pitch. On the ground to short, this could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Mariners go down quietly there. They're down 4, it's 7-3. Dominic Leone will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
52, Dominic Leone.
Daniel Murphy will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Daniel Murphy.
Goes the other way as this is lined to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw one slider, and you get yourself an out. Now that'll help you settle right into the game.
Number 30 will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-0 on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. The 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now. Michael Lee waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. The 3-1 coming. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping the hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Michael Lee will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
He's leaning towards second.
Here's the first offering. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And you can see that the Mets are currently best in the senior circuit in that category. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Now the 3-0 offering. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
This turns out to be a real heads-up play at second base. Now, you think on a line drive into the outfield that he might be bouncing towards third, hoping to score if this ball drops. But smartly, he goes back to the bag, tags up, and he advances the 90 feet.
Into the box now, number 3, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
Let's get him down right here.
The next pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Men on third with 2 down.
Come on, Seattle.
He's set, now the pitch. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
And not only was that way high, but you've got to be careful not to airmail one over your catcher's head.
Ready on 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now the 2-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 3-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Mets strand 1, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Chris Taylor will get things going here in the Mariners' 6th as he'll step in to lead off the inning.
Chris Taylor.
First pitch on the way. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And the pitch. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1. 1-2.
Ah, that thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitch on the way. Full count now. 3-2.
We saw this in his last start. He just hasn't been able to find that put-away pitch with 2 strikes that you gotta have at this level.
3-2. Here it is. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Payoff pitch one more time. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Number 87 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far. And here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. One there, on to first, and they get the double play.
And this just undoes a lot of the work done by the leadoff hitter. Remember, he made the guy on the mound burn through a ton of pitches before he actually reached base. But instead of capitalizing on that, the next guy turns right around and bounces into a double play.
Robinson Cano will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
First pitch coming. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Number 30 has got it, and the side is retired. None left for Seattle. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Carson Smith is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Carson Smith.
Gary Cox will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Here it comes. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Now the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now the rookie deals on 1-2. And a sinker there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 2-2. Hit ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop,
David Lee will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Now here's the pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Here's a 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he's got the shillelagh working now as this is hit into right field for his 3rd knock of the ball game.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
He waits. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
These days in this game we talk so much about situational hitting. Hit behind the runners, move guys up. But with 1 out, you got to try to drive that guy in. That was a really unproductive out, even though the guy moves to third.
Michael Kadire will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Pause. Now the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
That's the beauty of having an open base. You can work that pitch off the plate and try and get him to chase, and it worked out there.
Guys, let's hold them.
From the belt, the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, here's a pitch that just definitely gets away from him. Pretty sure you're not going to try to hit a guy on an 0-2 count with 2 outs. But hey, this is new life for these guys, and you got to find a way to make this one work out for you.
Brian McCann will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
He's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Come on, let's hold them.
1-0 on the way. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Taking a little bit of a risk there. You'd hate to see him make the final out at second, especially when you've already got a runner on third. But he gets a great jump here, and now a 2-out single will drive home 2 instead of just 1.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Murphy.
Daniel Murphy will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out.
Shut him down now.
Now the first pitch. Circle change, too low, ball 1.
Run!
One-0 pitch now. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Get the strikeout!
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1 and 2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selected now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
A big pitch here, 1 and 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Here's another 1-2. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Mets leave them loaded. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Kyle Seager will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Pitch on the way. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
And that's a setup pitch right there, 1 and 2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here comes a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Seth Smith will dig in. A home run his last time. Now here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. 2-0 is a hard hit ball toward the gap in left center field, and it's going to plug that gap for extra bases. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
Now batting.
Man, this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. And you can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's up to 22 in the doubles column with that last two-bagger. Here comes the 1-0. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The left fielder, number 10, Johnny Gomes.
Johnny Gomes will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Now the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded softly to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mariners leave 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Yoervis Medina will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Yoervis Medina.
Number 30 will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far.
Number 30.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And now a pitch on the way. And he misses with it. 1-1.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
One on the way. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here's the full count offering. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 30 home runs on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
When you're pitching this deep into a ball game and give up a home run like that, you got to be kicking yourself. There's no way that you can give up those kind of home runs. You've got to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The pitch. Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
You know, a lot of times when you get a slow grounder and a fast runner, that can be a bad combination. So this is a nice job of realizing the situation and getting to this ball quickly to throw him out.
Into the box, number 3. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Now the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. And the pitch. Full count, 3-2. Gary Cox waits on deck. Full count pitch on its way. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Taylor takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
This ball is not hit all that hard, but still, that's a nice job of ranging back onto the outfield grass to take it in.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now here's the pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Jackson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Mets 8 and the Mariners 3. Mike Zunino will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Any question in your guys' minds about bringing the starter back here for the 8th inning?
I would have thought 7 innings would have been enough, but knowing this guy, he may have talked his manager into letting him stay and go out there for one more inning.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
A 2-1 offering. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. A look at our line scored thus far. Already 7 home runs between these two clubs combined, and the ball's really been jumping out of here throughout the contest. Chris Johnson will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
Now here it comes. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2 with 1 away. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
2-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Wow, he's been like a cat with 9 lives out there. Normally, when you give up 3 home runs, you're going to be in big trouble. But luckily, they've been solo homers, so it's kept them in the ballgame.
Chris Taylor will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Here's the 1-0. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only one walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. James Russell will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. David Lee will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one.
David Lee.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Pitch on the way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here comes the 1-1. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. His 2nd home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
Designated hitter, Matt.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Gomes has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Michael Kadire will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Now here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
One out, nobody on. The 1-0 home. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-1. In there, 1 and 2 now. Plenty of home runs to go around so far as you see the elevated totals there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2 and 2. Here's the 2 and 2 home. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another 2-2 offering. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled back. Ready with another 2-2. On the ground to third. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Kadire, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 36, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Here's the 1-1. 2-1.
Go.
Ready with the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another try at 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Charlie Furbush will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Daniel Murphy will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he can't track it down. A base hit.
Boy, not only was that pitch bearing in tight on him, but it got there in a hurry. You can see he's barely able to get the bat through the zone, but somehow he manages to steer it into left field for a base hit.
Number 30 will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game.
All right, let's hold him.
First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 on the way. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. 1-1 pitch on the way. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Come on, let's hold him.
2 down, runners at first and second.
Let him down now.
Here's the 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's the Mets 9 and the Mariners 3. Jay Lee will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Lee.
Number 87 will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time.
Number 87.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that two-seamer running in.
Here comes the 2-0. And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. 1 away.
And this is what you're going to get when you've got a hard thrower coming out of the bullpen. When you're late on a fastball and you make contact below your label, it's snap city right there. He turned that bat into firewood.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Now the 2-0 home. 2-0 pitch, a fastball inside, and he's struggling here. It's 3-0. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. The pitch. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Kyle Seager will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
First pitch on the way. Ball one. The next pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Mets come out on top 9-3. Good night from Seattle.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 9 runs on 15 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Mariners, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors, they left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Matt Harvey. His record is now 11-3. Loss goes to Taijuan Walker. He falls to 7-7. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.